everybody, welcome back to our channel. Today's tutorial is with my dear friend Margalida. We haven't seen for 8 weeks and she was happy that I wanted to do a style on her. So we did double Dutch braid and some chopstick curls. Hope you like it. If you're new on our channel, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell for not missing any new tutorial. For this style you're going to part the hair in the middle. And then the side you are not going to work on, you can tie off with a hair elastic. So starting with taking a little portion of hair from the front, I'm using the comb here. And I'm going from the middle parting until the neck, more or less there where you have the side neck bone line. I don't know. I think you saw what I meant. So the hair is prepared with some water, some oil, and I used gel because we're going to do these tiny Dutch braids on shorter hair. I'm not very used to shorter hair as I normally braid trencitas, long, huge mane. And you see, for shorter hair, I'm holding a bit differently the 3 strands. I parted the very first portion into 3 equal strands, and now you will always bring the outer strand under and then add in hair. Again, tighten, hold the strand separated between your finger, bring the left under and add in hair, and now the right under the middle strand, adding in a tiny portion of hair. The smaller the strands or the portions of hair are that you have to add in, the neater your result will later be. You can add in like I do it here now with the comb, or just with your finger, what is more convenient for you. Have a closer look. Add in hair, grab it between your thumb and your index finger, and then bring it under the middle strand before you add in new hair now from the left side. Bring under again the right side and add in a little portion of hair. Important is always when you make tight braids that you keep your fingers close to the head. Detangle the hair. Sometimes you will have to comb it out. And if you need, add some extra gel, or if you have edge controller and you like to work with edge controller, what is very difficult to get here on Mallorca, then feel free to use these products. If you comb the strands together, they will also look more neat later in the final braid. Keep on braiding and take your time. This is what I always explain you. The slower you braid, the neater the result. So never try to do these braids when you are in a rush. I want to show you also from the back side. Here you see again that I'm separating the strands always between my fingers. I'm holding them tight to the scalp and adding in the hair. Bring the strand under and then add in hair. Tighten in between, that is important, so that everything will look neat and not loosen up in between of the braiding process. And you're going to braid until there's no more hair to add in. And then we're going to tie it off with a little hair elastic. before we switch to the other side. Be careful with baby hairs in the neck, they can hurt if they get into the little rubber bands. And then we switch to the right side again in a more or less diagonal shape. I'm taking a tiny portion from the front. Again, prep the hair with some water and gel, and this tiny strand you're going to split into 3 equal strands, and then I'm grabbing, in this case, from the right side the strand and then from the left side. And then when I have the right side again, I'm adding in a tiny portion of hair. Grab the left side, and now I took the comb. I still have no fingernails, I don't know what to do. If you have any advice, I'm taking biotin since 3 months and it does not help at all. So leave a comment below if you have any tips or tricks, I will be so grateful. Grab the left hand strand again and add in a tiny portion of hair. Tighten always in between. Here you see it a bit closer. I remove two teeth from this comb in the front to have something like a little hook, and with this hook it's very easy to grab the hair. Comb in between so that everything is nicely detangled, and then again bring the right side under the middle strand. Here's my hook, and add in hair to that strand. Keep on braiding like this until again you won't have any more hair to add in and you reach the outer line of the neck. Now use the topsy tail tool and hide the elastics with a little strand of hair. Do this on both sides. Comb in between like this, it just looks more perfect. Bring it through the topsy tail tool and hide it inside of the little pigtail. Margalida's hair is quite short, that's why we decided to do some kind of messy bun with chopstick curls. This is what I'm doing here. Please don't forget to use heat protection, very important, especially when you have so fine hair like she has. And then take your time and don't burn your fingertips. This takes a lot of patience and time, so do it if you have this extra time, because the results are super cute. For not making you watch me doing these little curls during 5 minutes, I cut the video here. So this is our final spin, double Dutch braid into little messy buns done with chopstick curls. I hope you like it. And we had a surprise. Look who visited us. ¿Estás cansada? She looks so pretty. Look. Mira al lado.
Oh, the camera's so cute.
They're cute. And I will loosen them up a bit now when they cool down. No.
That looks adorable.
I hope you like this tutorial. Please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet, and for more inspirations, check out our Instagram account @transitajohnson. And now, wait for Margalida. She wants to tell you something, if you remember what it was. Dilo. Venga. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.